Welcome back to MGP Today, your ultimate source for in-depth MotoGP analysis, exclusive insights, and behind-the-scenes stories from the world of motorcycle racing. Today, we're bringing you a two-part special report directly from the heart of the action in Thailand. In our first segment, we delve into Ducati's latest technical announcement. The Italian Marque has confirmed that there are subtle yet significant differences between Marc Márquez's new GP25 and the GP24 still being used by his brother and other teammates. Then in our second segment, we turn our focus to Ducati's general manager, Gigi Dall'Igna, who is leaving no stone unturned in his efforts to support a difficult Pecco Bagnaia after the Thai GP. Stay with us as we break down every detail. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay connected with all the latest MotoGP developments on MGP Today. During preseason testing at Buriram, Ducati made a strategic decision that's now raising eyebrows across the paddock. Instead of homologating a completely new 2025 engine, the Borgo Panigale team opted for the proven GP24, the very machine that clinched the title last season. This decision was rooted in caution. With plans to use the same engine specification in 2026, the Italian giants preferred to stick with a formula that worked. Yet there's an intriguing twist. Although all 6 Ducati riders started the season with the same homologated engine, motorsport insiders have revealed that 2 different engine specifications are being employed. For riders like Pecco Bagnaia, Marc Márquez, and Fabio Di Giannantonio, the latest specification, dubbed the GP25, incorporates several small changes. Meanwhile, teammates Alex Marquez, Fermín Aldeguer, and Franco Morbidelli continue with the GP24 setup. A Ducati spokesperson explained, "In the most modern specification, we have taken into account the comments of Marc and Pecco. Although the differences are minimal, the new GP25 has already shown its merit at the Thai Grand Prix." At the Thai GP, the performance gap between the two models was barely noticeable. Marc Márquez and Pecco Bagnaia, riding the GP25, clinched first and third places respectively in both the sprint race and the Grand Prix, while Alex Marquez managed second with the GP24. Franco Morbidelli also performed admirably, showing that even subtle technical tweaks can yield competitive results on the track. Ducati has already submitted both models for homologation to the IRTA ahead of the season's start at Buriram. This conservative yet innovative approach mirrors the strategies of other manufacturers like Aprilia and KTM, who are also locking in their engine specifications for the next 2 years, while Honda and Yamaha continue to benefit from regulatory concessions. Switching gears now, let's turn our attention to Ducati's internal battle plan following a challenging weekend for Pecco Bagnaia. Despite finishing on the podium, Bagnaia's performance in Thailand left him and his team wanting more. Ducati's general manager, Gigi Dall'Igna, has been vocal in his support for the Italian rider, emphasizing that these 2 third-place finishes do not reflect Bagnaia's true potential. After a difficult final test at Buriram, Bagnaia struggled to match the blistering pace of teammate Marc Márquez. The Italian was left playing catch-up, finishing 2.398 seconds behind Márquez in the Grand Prix. He admitted that his testing struggles had directly impacted his race results. In his post-race debrief, Gigi Dall'Igna was unequivocal. For Pecco, these were 2 difficult races, 2 third spots that I, however, consider extremely important. He acknowledged that while Bagnaia certainly deserves more than a podium finish, the unfavorable track conditions and an uncertain feeling with the bike made it imperative not to risk a DNF. Dall'Igna elaborated further, stating, "I think that weighing considerably on his uncertain feeling with the bike were the tests, which, in his case, proved particularly troublesome and prevented him from riding with the continuity needed. I'm convinced that in the races to follow, he will be able to regain the confidence he achieved by the end of last season and once again be vying for victory. From our side, we will be doing our utmost to support him." Dall'Igna wasn't short in his praise for Marc Márquez either. Commenting on Márquez's masterful Thai GP win, he described it as a performance that smacks of pure talent and extreme skill. He recounted how Márquez, in a high-stakes tactical move, allowed his brother to pass in order to boost front tire pressure, then expertly closed the gap, a risky maneuver executed under the punishing heat of the Thai track, ultimately gifting fans a victory that can only be described as magic. This strategic interplay between riders, combined with the technical nuances of Ducati's engine specifications, underscores the multifaceted challenges of MotoGP. While Bagnaia battles technical and psychological hurdles, the entire Ducati team is working relentlessly behind the scenes to fine-tune their approach for the races ahead. With both segments now in focus, the message from Ducati is clear. While the technical differences between the GP25 and GP24 might seem minimal, even small adjustments can yield significant performance advantages on race day. And when paired with the unwavering support from team management, the stage is set for a thrilling battle as the season unfolds. As the season kicks off at Buriram, all eyes will be on Ducati's ability to integrate feedback and adapt their machinery to the ever-changing demands of MotoGP. Meanwhile, Gigi Dall'Igna's promise to stand firmly behind Bagnaia offers hope that the Italian rider will soon find his rhythm and push back against the setbacks of a difficult weekend. What do you think? Will these technical tweaks and internal support measures propel Bagnaia back to the top step of the podium? Or will the tight margins between the GP25 and GP24 continue to be the story of the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation using your MGP Today and MotoGP. That wraps up today's double feature on MGP News Reborn. We've explored Ducati's innovative yet cautious approach to engine homologation and heard directly from the top brass on their commitment to supporting a world-class talent like Pecco Bagnaia. In a sport where every millisecond matters, every technical tweak and every strategic decision can be the difference between victory and a missed opportunity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more exclusive updates and in-depth analysis from the world of MotoGP. Thank you for joining us on MGP News Reborn, where every lap, every decision, and every detail counts. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your focus razor sharp.